So I'd make just a quick video here to describe what I'm doing with this 1980 aluminum Scout 2 grill to replace the plastic original one. It is a solid piece of aluminum from all the way from the left side to the right side, the outside of the headlights. But it does mount to a pre 1980 sheet metal nose piece. So the black piece behind the grill is the same as this piece here on the Scout, as the brown piece there. So the reason for that is it saves having to machine out a couple more inches of aluminum behind it to make the mounting tabs, and for this radius right here, it just wasn't feasible to do the whole thing. It would have been probably $5,000. So basically, what these are fairly common. All of your local Scout suppliers will have a stack of these because they tend not to rust. So they get saved from parted out Scouts, and usually I think they sell them for $100, $200 a piece. So, and I think it should work with all years. The outside should all be the same. There was some differences between whether they rivet or whether they're spot welded or bolt to this bottom piece here where the turn signals are, but that shouldn't really affect anything. So to flip it over, kind of see what's going on in the back. These are plastic headlight buckets. I think they're actually for semi-trucks, is probably their intended market, but they're commonly available. You can buy them on Amazon. They're, I think, around 40, 50 bucks. But what happens then is there's threaded holes in the back of the aluminum. So like right here, here, and then the headlight buckets will also bolt to the back side of the aluminum, but you won't see any holes on the front side at all. And you'll have to cut out the round part of the original sheet metal headlights. And also, this is a 76 to 79 sheet metal, so it has the tabs here for the grill mounting. I'd probably cut those off too because they show through, but I might use this grill later, or this sheet metal later, to put a different style grill on, so I'm going to keep them on there for now. But these are all 1/4 28 fine thread bolts. You'll need 3/8 long ones. Pretty much need to cut out the full circle for the round headlights, and then a little bit more right here on the inside. You also need to be careful on the outside here because it gets real close to the edge of what the aluminum covers. Now for the 76 to 79 model, these holes are just right at the edge. So I think what I'm going to do is have people put the screw in here right at the edge, maybe put a washer on there to kind of catch the edge of that. I think the earlier model grills, these holes will actually get drilled out. And then I plan on supplying a paper template to kind of help locate where all these holes go. Because that's probably the hardest part of this, other than cutting out the sheet metal headlight parts, is figuring out exactly where to drill those holes. So on the front, around the headlights, this here is the original plastic piece that was used with the plastic grill. You have to modify it slightly. There's some posts on the back just where it mounts is a little further back originally. So you have to cut those off and then just use some, I think they're number 10, actually they're number 8 machine bolts to hold those on. You can kind of see on this side with it off, there's just four threaded holes here where those go, but it just lays flat against this surface. You can also kind of see how the headlight buckets, these holes here, are little pins that protrude forward on the headlight buckets that help locate it into the aluminum part. So if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email through my website, classiccityplastics.com, or on Facebook, you can message me too.